Andrea Fasano here, back with BeTerrific at NAB 2016. We are live from the main floor here at NAB, and there is so much excitement going on, especially right now. We have a friend of BeTerrific. This is Craig from Datavideo. Craig, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. We've been working with you for a couple of days now, setting everything up at BeTerrific to make this possible for you guys out there. So tell us about the process of what we're doing with using your equipment at Datavideo to make this possible for our viewers.
Okay, so basically what we have at your booth, I guess, you're broadcasting live out there with our equipment. We're using our cameras, using our switchers, and so if you happen to come by NAB, of course you can come by and check that out.
Yeah, for sure. And we've had a lot of people come by the booth and just go, whoa, how are you guys doing this? And they're really impressed. I know Michael sent a few people down to you, so that's great. Yeah. You did? Yeah. Great. And so now we're here at your booth. We're in South Hall, and behind us is 4K equipment. Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, well this is the new product, KMU-100. So a lot of times customers that buy a 4K camera, they use it mainly for post-production. We're a live production company, right? All our equipment is geared for live production. So what this does is allows you to use a 4K camera in a live production setting.
That's amazing. It sounds a little innovative there.
So the idea is 4K is also, obviously it's 4 times the resolution as HD. But most people just want to still use HD, but why not use the full resolution of your camera in a full production? So the idea of the KMU-100 is that it allows you to do that. It actually will scale your 1080 image or your 4K image into 4 1080 images. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense, but it's kind of nuts. Like,
I'll give you a quick look at the product here. So basically what we have here, this is a 4K image that we're seeing here. I don't know if the camera can see this over here. And you can see there's little boxes that are represented the 4 images that you can select. I can select those if I want. And they're being displayed over here. You can see there's 4 different shots of the represented on the 4K image. These are 1080 images that's coming out of this box. I'll move this real quick so you can see the box. This is a KMU-100. So this is where your 4K camera goes in, and then 4 1080 goes out to your switcher, for example. So if you want to switch a show, like a stage production, live concert, a press conference like this is, I only have to set up 1 camera, right? You know how hard it is to set up 4 different cameras and all the cables and everything. If I set up 1 camera, and then I can select which parts I want of that image, output it out here.
To broadcast it to whoever's watching at the same time. That is unbelievable.
The part about it is this little device here. Let's walk over. We can move over a little bit to the RMC 180. The RMC 180 allows you to control these boxes over here. So you know what? It might actually be better if we switch places.
Let's turn around. Yep. Here, I'll go this way.
Live TV. That's what happens.
Live, folks. We're live here.
Okay. So what I'm doing now. And I don't know if you want to pan over here to see this, but I can actually move. See the box moving like this. You see that over there, the yellow box? And then if you look over to this monitor here, down here, let's move it to this one right here. See where I'm panning and then I'm zooming on this camera angle up here? And I can move that over here anywhere I want on the screen and zoom in on a subject.
So you're basically controlling one of the 4 camera images, right? to hone in on exactly what you want to display on the monitor.
Right, and I'm using basically a joystick to do that. That's a camera control. This basically controls port PTZ cameras. We did it and virtually are controlling 4 cameras with the same type of controller you would with a regular type of camera controller. If that makes any sense. So maybe I'm okay. So and then what you can do is I can switch from, that's the first angle, camera 1. I push this button here. Now I can control.
That guy looks familiar.
Wow. And then I can pan and scan the whole audience here. You can see that there, or everybody on the panel. And now I go to the other one. So basically you get the idea. It's basically, once you have all your shots, let's just zoom in on her. We'll just zoom in. okay? Once you have all your shots in line, now I don't have to, if it's in a situation where they're at a table, I don't have to touch this again. Now I can just switch my show with one
And
camera.
that's it. Once your shots are set up, you're good, and you're projecting 1080 4K images.
Right. So it's really that simple. And this basically will work with any switcher. You don't have to go out and buy our switcher. Of course, we want you to.
Right.
But any SDI switcher will work with this. So
That is really, really unbelievable. Very innovative. What is the response you're getting to this KMU-100?
well, we're finding a lot of people looking at this for churches, for example. They want to do their worship service, or they're looking at maybe getting some of our remote cameras, but when they saw this, they says, but here's the beauty of it. They can still get this with one camera, 4 shots, but maybe they still want one mounted up high, right? This will control 3 other additional PTZ cameras.
So you don't need another whole switcher to do that.
Well, you don't need another KMU-100 well, actually this KMU-100, I forgot to mention, the KMU-100 actually will do 2 inputs
Oh my gosh.
and 8 outputs,
Okay.
right? Does that make sense? So now I can have 8 angles with 2 different shots, or 2 different cameras with 8 different selected shots.
Pretty great. So how much is this going for?
Yeah, so imagine having to buy 3, 4 cameras, just one 4K camera, maybe $3,000, right? This would replace the other 3 cameras you'd have to bring. So for under $5,000, you can have the KMU-100 to replace those other cameras you would need.
So basically the capability of 4 cameras plus some other inputs and outputs. Another input and
you have
8
basically-
outputs.
Yeah, so 1 in, 4 out, or 2 in, 8 out. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is $950 the controller, so all in you're under $6,000 to control all your cameras that you would need for this type of production. Of course, if it's a sporting event or something, you might still need many cameras.
Right.
But just imagine all the things that are on a stage. You know, something like a live concert.
Yeah. Everything based around a stage, music, theater, something like
anything on
that.
a
Very
stage.
cool.
Why not? Why not? You just need one shot, and then the live action is pretty much in a part of the stage where you can control and follow the action with one of the shots, and then switch to it.
Very, very cool stuff over here. I'm really loving the video that you guys did, especially with the special guest stars that's in it. What are you talking about in this
Oh, we're
conference?
talking about our KMU-100.
There you go.
Actually, you might fade. Yeah, here's the other shot of that you would have. That's the press taking pictures of our press conference, right? So that you could have 8 shots going right now.
I love that. So that's even for audience shots and all of that jazz. We are so excited to be incorporating Datavideo into our broadcast, coming to everybody live from NAB. Craig, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for your help with putting this together. So
Oh, it's been fantastic. Michael's a great guy. We really appreciate working with him.
Michael Artis is pretty great. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty terrific.
Yeah, he is terrific. And with that, we will say we will be right back. We'll see you guys in a little bit here live from NAB. So much more coming to you 2016. Stay right there.